Lamentations, chapter 3. I am the man that hath seen affliction by the rod of his wrath. He hath led me and caused me to walk in darkness and not in light. Surely against me he turned his hand again and again all the day. My flesh and my skin hath he made old. He hath broken my bones. He hath built against me and compassed me with gall and travail. He hath made me to dwell in dark places as those that have been long dead. He hath walled me about that I cannot go forth. He hath made my chain heavy. Yea, when I cry and call for help, he shutteth out my prayer. He hath walled up my ways with hewn stone. He hath made my paths crooked. He is to me as a bear lying in wait, as a lion in secret places. He hath turned aside my ways and pulled me in pieces. He hath made me desolate. He hath bent his bow and set me as a mark for the arrow. He hath caused the shafts of his quiver to enter into my kidneys. I am become a derision to all my people, and their song all the day. He hath filled me with bitterness. He hath sated me with wormwood. He hath also broken my teeth with gravel stones. He hath covered me with ashes. And thou hast removed my soul far off from peace. I forgot prosperity. And I said, my strength is perished, and my expectation from Yahweh. Remember my affliction and my misery, the wormwood and the gall. My soul hath them still in remembrance, and is bowed down within me. This I cause to return to my heart, therefore have I hope. It is of Yahweh's loving kindnesses that we are not consumed, because his compassions fail not. They are new every morning. Great is thy faithfulness. Yahweh is my portion, saith my soul. Therefore will I hope in him. Yahweh is good to them that wait for him, to the soul that seeketh him. It is good that a man should hope and quietly wait for the salvation of Yahweh. It is good for a man that he bear the yoke in his youth. Let him sit alone and keep silence, because he hath laid it upon him. Let him put his mouth in the dust, if so be there may be hope. Let him give his cheek to him that smiteth him. Let him be filled full with reproach. For the Lord will not cast off forever. For though he cause grief, yet will he have compassion according to the multitude of his loving kindnesses. For he doth not afflict from his heart, nor grieve the children of Adam, to crush under foot all the prisoners of the earth, to turn aside the right of a man before the face of the Most High, to subvert a man in his cause, the Lord approveth not. Who is he that saith, and it becometh, when the Lord commanded it not? Out of the mouth of the Most High Cometh there not evil and good? For what reason doth a living man complain, a man for the punishment of his sins? Let us search and try our ways, and turn again to Yahweh. Let us lift up our heart with our hands to God in the skies. We have transgressed and have rebelled. Thou hast not pardoned. Thou hast covered with anger and pursued us. Thou hast slain. Thou hast not pitied. Thou hast covered thyself with a cloud, so that no prayer can pass through. Thou hast made us an offscouring and refuse in the midst of the peoples. All our enemies have opened their mouth wide against us. Fear and the pit are come upon us, devastation and destruction. My eye runneth down with streams of water for the destruction of the daughter of my people. My eye poureth down and ceaseth not without any intermission, till Yahweh look down and behold from skies. My eye affecteth my soul because of all the daughters of my city. They have chased me sore like a bird, they that are my enemies without cause. They have cut off my life in the dungeon, and have cast a stone upon me. Waters flowed over my head. I said, I am cut off. I called upon thy name, O Yahweh, out of the lowest dungeon. Thou heardest my voice. Hide not thy ear at my breathing, at my cry. Thou drewest near in the day that I called upon thee. Thou saidst, Fear not. O Lord, thou hast pleaded the causes of my soul. Thou hast redeemed my life. O Yahweh, thou hast seen my wrong. Judge thou my cause. Thou hast seen all their vengeance and all their devices against me. Thou hast heard their reproach, O Yahweh, and all their devices against me. The lips of those that rose up against me, and their device against me all the day. Behold thou their sitting down, and their rising up. I am their song. Thou wilt render to them a recompense, O Yahweh, according to the work of their hands. Thou wilt give them hardness of heart, thy curse to them. Thou wilt pursue them in anger, and destroy them from under the skies of Yahweh.